Hello one and all, welcome to Seen Through Glass. Now last year I attended a few events with Supercar Driver, the Supercar Owners Club. I had an amazing time at all the events I attended, to be honest, but I wanted to attend more. Unfortunately, they were predominantly based in the northern half of England and I am based in the southern half of England, so I simply couldn't attend all the events I wanted to attend. However, it is 2016 and in 2016, Supercar Driver are planning more things in the south of England, which means I can get super overexcited. Today is the start of that. We are headed to Joe Macari's Performance Car Showroom, which is very near my house actually, but currently I'm on Sloane Street with, as you can see, some lovely people from Supercar Driver. We have got some cars together and we are going to be convoying over to Joe Macari's as a group, and these guys are going to be joining me. So fairly ridiculously, this is the lineup of cars that we're going to be convoying over to Joe Macari's with. It's outrageous. We have the blue Aventador SV that belongs to the luxurious cars. They just are, I think, obsessed with underscores. Anyway, that is their car. I'll put that information in the description below. Obviously, we have my car. No one else is stupid enough to put a dot on the side of an F-Type. We've got a beautiful green Lambo Performante, and then, check it out, people. It is the infamous Blue Zonda S from my Panic Attack video, where I acted like a crazy One Direction fan who'd stumbled across Harry Styles naked in the shower. Oh my god, this is better than the first time I had sex. If you haven't seen that video, go check it out because I am obsessed with that car and it is so good to see it back out again. The taxi is not going to be joining us on the convoy, unfortunately, but Mark, MLP is. Hello! Mark is on the channel. So yeah, we are just gathering together now, trying to warm up our hands, because it is freezing cold. And then we are going to be convoying over to Joe Macari's, our meeting or event place for today. I am stupidly excited. Okay, we are getting ready to roll out. Everyone's cars are on, GoPros are rolling, I'm going to get my point of view on. We're going to be headed to Joe Macari's, which I'm excited about because that's where I got my 4C, if you didn't know. Me love you long time. We have arrived at, well, this actually isn't Joe Macari's, this is the service centre. I wouldn't want you to think that Joe Macari's is just some red and white bins. So we are parked around the corner and we're going to be walking around to the showroom in a second, but I would just thought I would show you once again the amazing cars that we convoyed with. Now the only slight consideration is that today it snowed. I don't know if you can see that. I mean, pretty crappy snow. In the north of England, I think it snowed a lot, so thank God this isn't a traditional Supercar Driver event. But it may mean that not that many cars turn up. I have no idea. I think there were 30 cars, or 30 slots for this event, so I'm hoping all 30 will be filled. But there is a chance that some people will wake up, look out their window and go, I'm not driving my supercar in the snow. So it could be that those 4 cars I just showed you are the only 4 cars that come along. Hopefully not. Oh, actually I can already see a fake M4 GTS. That's Mark just kindly said behind me. Actually looks pretty mean. In traditional Supercar Driver style, rather than heading inside to the nice warm event, we are going to stand on this street corner like male hookers and wait for the cars to turn up, because it's always fun seeing what other cars are arriving and we like to see them driving on the roads, and if we go inside we might miss them. So we are going to chill here for a bit. It's very early, it's 9:15. The event... What happened there? Choked to death. The event only started 15 minutes ago, so could be here a while. Okay, well today is officially amazing. If it didn't start incredibly enough with that convoy, There's now a P1 and it's blue. So everyone's going to be commenting saying Shmee. It's not Shmee. Even though all these nice dark blue cars are arriving. Oh! Now, annoyingly, I did actually know that car was coming. And the thing is, I always hate it when I know what cars are coming to events because I like to be surprised. It's the best when you come across things completely by surprise, but I'm not going to kid anyone and say that knowing a P1's coming is not a good thing. It is freaking insane, and what a cool P1. So let's go check it out. Hashtag race mode. What a baller. And look at Merv with his weird pose. It's like a weird pedo the way he lunges in there. So we now have a private photo shoot taking place in the Supercar driver event. And whilst this is taking place and Merv is doing more creepy pedo kneeling, we have this ridiculous thing. A Dodge Viper ACR, which is basically a track weapon. I mean, brave man bringing that out. America! So whilst the photographers are all doing their incredible photo shoots, I'm going to come back to my lovely street corner because, woo, F12, more cars are turning up. We just saw California in an F12 drive past. A lot of people are missing this turning. They've missed it again. Still going the wrong way. He is F12 mad! Whilst it's quieter and everyone else has gone inside because they're not brave enough to man these cold weathers, I thought maybe I should go and have a look around the car park again, because earlier there were loads of photographers there and I hate getting in people's way. So let's head back to the car park and have a good old goosey gander at what is here now, because you've seen stuff arrive, but it's parked up and we can check it out nice up and close. And if anything else turns up, it's going to have to come this way anyway, so we'll see it. Win-win, people! So, yes, let's review what has turned up. There's some stuff that you may not have seen that didn't make the edit, but we have hashtag Blue Crew seriously outdoing Schmeezels. This is a much better version of his 3 blue cars, in my opinion. Obviously, the event store and the Zonda that we cruised in with. This is the P1, which everyone was taking photos of earlier, which is now in race mode. Obviously, as you can see, it's been done a good old do-over by MSO, McLaren Special Operations, who have added all these kind of, I thought they were orange before, but they look like day glow red, and inside the rim of the wheel. So lots of unique MSO touches. Loads of people doing MSO on P1s. I think I'd be interested actually to find out how many P1s received the MSO treatment. I'm sure Tim will know something like that. But anyway, I mean, you just don't see P1s that much anymore these days. There wasn't a time before now. But yeah, so it is always really nice to see one. They just look so cool. So yeah, that's a pretty good Blue Crew. We've got a nice Maserati here, a fake Black Series. We've got a M6 Grand Coupe, Aventador Roadster, an M4 sort of, I don't know what this kit is, but it's like a sort of GTS, but it's not. It's just a fake GTS with an aftermarket kit. Kind of mean though for an M4. Got the Viper, Range, Supercar Driver, BMW Whip. Then there's the Acura NSX, which is really cool actually. I like the fact it's an Acura one. C63, the Perfect Man 2 we came over with, the F12 Madman, F12 Mad, California, F-Type, and then we've got another Aventador Coupe. Oh look, living that Supercar Driver life. Right, I'm giving up on the outside. I'm the last one out here. I can't feel my hands. Everyone else has gone inside. The arrivals have really slowed down and quietened down. So yes, in we go to Joe Macari's. They've got the performance cars. So yeah, check this out, people. A carbon fibre Enzo. How ridiculous is this thing? It has been at Joe Macari's now for maybe a month or so. I need to find out. One of one. Absolutely outrageous with a red interior. It is one of the most incredible things I've ever seen, and what is hilarious is, look, a black Enzo, literally 2 cars over, 2 Enzos. This is why Joe Macari's is one of the best places in the world. We've got this very unique GTO here as well with the white mirrors. But there are going to be many, many more cars to show you as we walk around. We've got a couple of 599, pair of 599s. Of course, we've got to come over here because
There's a LaFerrari.
Now I have to pause the video here because, as you can see, next to the LaFerrari is a ridiculously rare Ferrari 250 California Spider. However, I was so engrossed and so obsessed by the LaFerrari, I completely forgot to talk about it. Even though later on we were all talking about the car, the paintwork, the detail, I didn't get any of it on camera. So that was a complete fail. Please don't yell at me.
Oh, still I think my favourite car at the moment. I just love these. Really nice 16M here. Right hand drive. These cars are becoming incredibly rare. Especially in grey. Nice with the yellow touches. With the Scud. I am obsessed with the Scud at the moment. It's also got red stripes. I'm not sure if I'm a fan of that so much. But I would love to own a Scud at some point. Next to a very nice 458. But yeah, I'm not so convinced on the red stripes actually on this one. I might even have a Scud with no stripes. We've got a 4 litre, white 4 litre, and then check this out, 1, 2, 3, 4 F40s. I mean, what? And obviously this one, incredibly special, very similar paintwork, actually I think identical paintwork to the one we saw in Dubai. If you watched our Dubai adventures, you will know that one turn-up for, which was owned by a guy called Zero Dino. This is actually a different car, which you can tell by the wheels, but similar paint scheme, and then three other cars. Catering today has been provided by Mr. Wolfie Cutner, who obviously sold me the 4C. Fantastic on-camera debut.
Thanks. Obviously, it's 4C launch edition car, alpha red. So I'll show you around sort of what the launch edition car gives you. Do you ever come anywhere without this?
No. It's usually your point of view though. I like to see that you're also adopting polar bears, Joe Macari.
So yes, that was Wolfie who sold me my 4C and also actually joined us on the Euro trip the beginning of last year when we went through Europe. He was in a 430 Scud with the number plate Alonso. Incredibly nice guy and one of the salesmen down here at Joe Macari. So let me keep showing you around the showroom while he goes off and makes some more bacon sandwiches.
Look at these Miuras, so cool. You hardly ever see Miuras apart from at car shows, I feel. Really nice green on this one. Got an amazing old Porsche, I think, is that a GT? They used to just call it a GT. Really nice with the massive wheel arches at the back. Really, really cool. More Abarths in 500s and Cinquecenti's here. Ridiculousness continues. We have an amazing 275 here. Right, with a cool livery. It's got like, I don't know what's going on here. They look a bit like my shoes.
What are those? What are they?
But yeah, big fan. And then two 250 Lusos. So nice. I mean, these cars are so rare and so expensive. That blue one I love particularly. Then we've got a 250 short wheelbase up on kind of skid block over there. RS 200s, crazy rare Ford rally cars that had to be street legal for the various rules of rallying. And then a couple of Integrales here, Lancia Integrales. And then a weird, what is this, Mitsubishi Starion Turbo? That must be a rally car as well. Oh my god, 3 BBs, what am I talking about? I just love the blue one. I'm really enjoying 512 BBs at the moment. I don't know why. God, I love them all. I think the blue's the nicest though. This white one's pretty cool. I don't think I've ever seen a white BB before. I think they're really baller.
As you can see, it is an incredible showroom here. We have some amazing classic Ferraris behind me, incredibly rare, incredibly expensive, amongst 1,000 other cool cars, and the stock is always changing. There's always new stuff coming in. It is really exciting. Alex Penfold loves it here, as you can see from the expression on his face. I love coming here, and the best thing about it is my hands are now warm.
So I was totally being casual over in this area of the showroom, having fun, and didn't even realise there's a bloody 177 here. What is going on? And an XJ220. Thank you very much for the advice, Alex Penfold. So this 177 has got a red interior, which you probably saw. But yeah, you really do not see many of these apart from in showrooms. The last one I think I saw on the road was probably in Monaco earlier this year. And then, oh look, a very nice dark blue. God, there are so many bloody blue cars today. They are truly boats, these cars. Very, very cool. It is so much fun here. Endless, endless cars to check out.
So we have come back outside into the freezing cold. I'm not quite sure why. It is amazing inside that showroom, but some of the guys are having a look around the service centre inside behind me. I'm not going to film in there because lots of cars have been ripped apart and they're customer cars, so I feel a bit bad filming them without their permission. But we are back in the car park, the Supercar driver car park. Some people have decided to leave. It's looking a bit more empty. I think everyone's going off for their second breakfast, which is what I want to do, to be honest. It has been an incredible morning. I mean, what a way to wake up and convoy here with a bloody Zonda, Aventador SV and a Performante. That was just the perfect start, and I love any excuse to come down to Joe Macari's and see what they have in stock. Really cool to see some other cars here. I am so glad that Supercar Driver are now doing more events down south. It's just going to get bigger and better, I think, every time. So give it a thumbs up if you've enjoyed it. Make sure you're subscribed for plenty more videos to come. He took his car to Dub Customs to have it wrapped satin black. One of the coolest things I think my dad has ever done. And so here it is, my dad's newly wrapped Range Rover Sport. I actually love it. I can't believe what an amazing job. Actually, I can believe, I don't know why I'm surprised, Dub Customs have done with this car.